Hey there, Wondering Watchers. Welcome to this unboxing and flip through of Cirque du Tarot. This deck is created by Lisa Robertson, illustrated by Josh Tufts. I got this deck off of Llewellyn's website. They were having a 30% off sale, so I decided to get this bad boy here. You can see it comes in this huge hard clamshell box. Here is the front and the side of the box. It says it includes 78 cards and a 208-page full-color guidebook. So I'm excited about that. So here it says, a tarot extravaganza that dazzles and delights. Roll up, come see the greatest tarot circus on earth. This Rider-Waite-Smith deck showcases the excitement and illusion of the big top along with all the behind-the-scenes intrigue. The richly illustrated suit cards are cleverly comprised of clockwork machines, balancing blades, water acrobatics, and blazing fire dancers, making this deck the perfect choice for tarot readers who are drawn to the magic and mystery of the Ringmaster's mystical domain. I am definitely drawn to that mystical domain. So let's get into this box. So you can see there's little stars here, big stars, little stars. And here is the inside cover. It's kind of glossy. And here is the guidebook. Oh, the guidebook even has, can get the string out that way. Okay, so I'm going to actually put this box to the side so we can check out this guidebook. So here on the back, it says, open the curtain on the Cirque du Tarot. The circus is an enigmatic zone of illusion, mystery, and sleight of hand. The Cirque du Tarot is designed to be a special circus extravaganza that will show you where you have been, where you are, and where you are going. This guidebook has 5 acts, an intermission, and an encore. You will discover the major arcana, the main characters of the show, both on stage and off. You will explore the 4 suits and learn how to prepare yourself for readings. Author Lisa Robertson also includes several spreads designed specifically for this deck: Seeking the Spotlight, 7-Day Show, spread for being part of a troupe, and the Stage Fright spread. With these pages, you will also learn how 4 members of the troupe transform from page to knight to queen and king right before your eyes. A delightful trick illustrating the beguiling notion that in the circus, as in life, things aren't always as they seem. Ooh, that sounds fun. So here, under the big top, about the author, about the illustrator, other books by Lisa Robertson, Mermaid Tarot, I've been eyeing that as well. I don't think I know any of the other ones. Let's see here. Dedication to all who once dreamed of running away and joining the circus. That's hilarious. Okay, so there's acknowledgments. I am super excited to go through this after this video. So there's the welcome to the show, the playbill, setting the stage, how to do a reading with your new cards, part 1, part 2. Act 1, Majors, the greatest show on earth. So it looks like each at least the major Arcana cards, have their own color print in the book, and then a page for the ally and the challenger, which I'm assuming is upright and reversals. So let's see here. You get into, it's like I'm already going through all the cards. So then it goes into pages and then knights. Oh, I am so excited. I love the look of the cards, which you can see already in the guidebook. But it's like a watercolor painting with some like impressionism, neo-impressionism, and I love how you can see things but not quite see things. Like this kind of looks like, you know, a panther or a tiger, something along those lines, in the smoke there. Okay, so I'm just going through here to see kind of what they have, and it looks like even the minor Arcana cards have their, like, a dedicated page for the card and for the meanings. So here we get to the spreads, the encore. So here are all the different spreads that they have. We listed then the 7-day show, each day of the week, and being a part of the troupe, and then the finale, and how to get in touch with the author. So this is like a cool little book to have with you, even just to, you know, take it to the dentist while you're sitting in the waiting room or something along those lines. Okay, so let's get back into this box. And oh, the inside there has some type of, again, like it's like a panther or a lion. Maybe it's in the description. Okay, so I'll move this to the side and see if I'm going to need scissors for this plastic. Yes. So, don't want to jab my face with scissors or anything else. But I also am impatient, and so I really didn't cut that well, so I have to do it again. Okay. I really love these unboxings because it is like, you know, Christmas every time I open these. And whenever I get new decks, I always tell my husband that, you know, they were only like $200-300, and then he's like, no, I know they're not that expensive, and I'm like, I know, but at least I don't feel guilty buying all these. Okay, so here is the back of the deck. You can see the different elements here: the cup, the sword, the wand, the pentacles in the corner. And see, these seem like really thick. Oh, there's two cards together. Well, there you go. All right. So these seem like typical, like Llewellyn type kind of, is it semi-glossy? I don't know, but it's, you can see there's like reflection on it, and it's kind of got that slippery feel to it. It's stiff but bendable. I bet these will shuffle really nicely. Let's go through the cards here. So here you have the Fool, and the Magician on the top hat stage, the High Priestess in the swing, the moon swing, there's the Empress, the strong Emperor. Now I would say it looks like these colors are kind of washed out, but that's kind of like the draw to it, the lights and the darks, the way they kind of play off the eye. There's the Hierophant here. And it looks like they have like a headset on or something. Are they the announcer? Here's the Lovers. The Chariot. Strength. There's the Hermit. It's inside of the box. And here is the Wheel. There's Justice. And it's like the scale is kind of like almost like a trapeze thing. The Hangman. And this huge bowl with 2 fish in there. And here is Death. It looks like these like smoke is maybe spirits, and here it's almost like just the clothing of somebody. There's Temperance. The Devil. Tower. Star. Oh, this is on the cover, and I guess it is the moon. That's adorable. The sun looks a little bit terrifying, but there's Judgment. And on top of the World. So here is the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. You can see they look very similar. There's the Page of Cups, and you can see they're very similar. They're all getting ready, and their costumes are all different, and there is some kind of like color coordination. And let's take a look at Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I do like the concept of the color schemes there. So let's put this like that. And here we have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. I even love how their makeup is slightly different. And the Knight of Pentacles, who is going for like an natural look. And I have to say that the cups, the aqua color of blue in the cups is just amazing. So here you have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and you can see the suit's got like scales on it. And then the wands, it's almost got like, when it's like, again, a pattern of some type of, you know, cheetah, maybe? Some very quick animal. And the Queen of Pentacles. And you have the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. And I like how even, you know, the wand has this kind of like reddish glow around it that can be like, you know, smoke and fire, and how around the pentacles, the golden glow is almost like a flower. Okay, so here we're into the Suit of Swords, and the Ace. And actually, I'm going to take a look at the book. So here's Act 2 is with the swords, a land of dreams and nightmares. The curtain rises on the next act. Welcome to the Land of Swords. This act will take you on a tour of this suit, starting with the Ace and ending with the 10. In this act, the performers of Cirque will delve into the workings of the mind. They will explore your dreams, your fears, your nightmares, your points of inspiration, and your decision making. There is much to see and experience here amongst the sharp tips of the blades. Just don't get too close, as these swords are sharp. Okay. Cool. So let's take a look at swords. You got the Ace, Two of Swords, Three of Swords. Now I'm assuming that the, you know, full page description of each of these cards gets into what is exactly happening in these cards that would indicate, you know, the meaning. And since these are based on the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it shouldn't be too far from the original meaning, but the visuals are just so much more than the traditional deck. You know, even the Six of Swords with this boat looking like it's a whale or a narwhal with this like nose thing, the spear. Here's the Seven of Swords, so that looks more traditional, kind of off in the dark. Eight of Swords, being tied up by cobwebs. But yeah, I would assume this guidebook has a lot more lively circus-related definitions, but that would be a lot to go through. So I will, during the, do a deck interview, and I will read the descriptions, upright descriptions from the book when I do the deck interview for those cards that are drawn. And here is the Ten of Swords. And it looks like kind of like a, I was going to say it's like a clown car, but Here it looks like they have a stretcher, so maybe an ambulance. Okay, so now we are in the wands, so I will take a look at what that says. Act 3, Wands. It's all fire and smoke. Welcome to a world of fire and smoke where things aren't always as they seem. There is a lot of heat in this act, so don't worry if you start to sweat from the intensity of it. The energy, movement, and pace of this act is unlike anything else in the show. Prepare to be dazzled and amazed as your fire dancers take the stage. Okay. There's the ace. So the ace and the two of wands, they're very similar. So definitely the labels at the bottom are key. As here, I mean, there's two individuals, or sorry, there's an individual on each card. They're holding up one wand. So I would, maybe these here on the side, these two fire flares going up kind of indicates that's also two wands. And here's like the three flares to indicate three of wands, but the four of wands is just a bunch of fire. So definitely looking at the labels is going to be important. Here at least there are 5 individuals, not counting the fire creatures. Here is 6 of wands, but there's only 2 individuals. And oh wait, no, there's a third individual in the mouth here. It looks like they are each holding 2 wands. That's the key there. There's the 7 of wands. There's the 8. 9 of wands, and maybe you can see again, it's like the face of some animal in the smoke. And the 10 of wands, maybe this is someone from the audience trying to do an act that's just like above, above what they can handle. So here we are in the cups. Let's take a look at the guidebook and see what it says about the cups. Act 4 Cups. Dive deep and play. Welcome to the watery world of Act 4. Here you will dive deep into the emotional waters of the Cirque. You may be visited by angels, whales, or even find yourself on an umbrella floating across the stage. There is much to experience in this world. Yet be careful, as not everything is as it seems. Emotions can be fickle, and the undertow is fast and unforgiving. You might want to find a travel buddy and a life jacket. Okay, let's get into these cups. Here's the ace, 2 of cups, 3 of cups, and the look on this thing's face kind of is like, oh no. But it's supposed to be like happy, so I'm not understanding. We'll see. I have to read the guidebook. All right, there is the 4 of cups, 5 of cups. The show is going horribly. There's 6 of cups. And someone brought their pet dog and their pet whale. And a pet octopus. or starapus or blobopus, I'm not sure. 7 of Cups there. 8 of Cups. 9. 10 of Cups. A whale of a time with the 10 of Cups. And we are in the Pentacles. So let's see what that brings. Act 5 Pentacles, reality revealed. In many ways, the acts before this one have shown you other worlds. Worlds that delve into parts of the unseen, mental images, emotional experiences, and the smoky haze known as action. However, here in the 5th act, you come back down to earth. The illusion is peeled away, and while what is left may not be as exciting as what has come before, do not despair. Unlike the other acts, this is where you will find hope, redemption, and a chance to make something tangible. Okay, so here, the Ace of Pentacles. And here, again, it's like someone's kind of face looking down, and the pentacles like the nose, and there's the lips right there. 2 of Pentacles. Here's 3 of Pentacles. Looks like a clock, but also, oh yeah, like a big tower clock or a cranked up or a crank up music box even. The 4 of Pentacles. Looks like they're like sacrificing someone. And there's like a rocket at the top. Interesting. There's 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Wow, that just looks like yellow. Looks like straight up yellow. Is there a way to kind of make it look not yellow? It just looks like pretty yellow. All right, there's the 7 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. That person is huge, by the way. Sitting in that chair. You barely see that it's a person. But there are like small individuals working around that big person in the chair. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so here is the deck, and it's kind of normal tarot size, it seems. Let's kind of see how it shuffles. So I actually got it in half with the Ace of Swords and the Fool. Actually, it's not in half because all the court cards are in this one. Okay, so that's a nice shuffle. That's a nice shuffle. Feels pretty good. So let's do that again. So I think you would not have a problem breaking this in at all. Let's take a look at the side shuffle. Yep, that's called shuffling. Well, not. See, I just jinxed myself. That's bad shuffling. Okay, so I'm going to do some more shuffling, and then when I'm done, yeah, I just jinxed myself with the shuffles. And when I'm done shuffling, then we'll go through a deck interview. Welcome back. I went through and shuffled these cards as well as I think I can get them. and I am ready to do this deck interview. So I'm going to pull 5 upright consecutive cards to tell me what I should know about this deck in terms of what makes up its essence, its current strengths, its current limitations, what it can teach, and a card to learn about on a deep level. So for the essence, we have the 9 of Cups. So it seems to be pretty happy and content. In terms of its current strengths, 7 of Wands. So definitely stands its ground, has sense of inner conviction. In terms of its current limitations, you have King of Wands. It's an interesting limitation. Basically, I see the King of Wands as being like a visionary leader, courageous, and full of heart and ambition. So maybe because it's a new deck, it's limited in that. So what it can teach, you have this Death card. So a sense of release, transformation, and something new ahead. In terms of a card to learn about on a deeper level, the 3 of Pentacles, the music box / clock / wardrobe. And we'll look at the bottom of the deck to see current energy. Got King of Cups, so emotionally sturdy, compassionate, supportive. Let's see what the guidebook says. Let's go to the 9. Well, let's look at the King of Cups because that's what it wants to show me. So, ally, it's time to move out of the dressing room and onto the stage. You waited patiently in the wings and have soaked up the emotional energy of the crowd. Allow yourself now to breathe it in deeply as you slip into character with ease and grace. This is your moment. You were born for this. You feel the thrill course through your body and into your bones. This feeling is what you live for, and it makes you feel whole and complete. You know that stepping out onto that stage and into the spotlight is exactly where you belong. The more you allow your emotions to merge with those of the crowd, the more confident you become. Stepping up and taking the lead is like putting on a comfy coat. You are the king, the master of your emotions. It's now time to shine. I like that. Okay, so let's see here. Let's look at the 9 of Cups. And yep, looks exactly like the card. All right, 9 of Cups. This is quite the fairy tale image, one that could be straight out of a dream, in which you are just lazing under a fountain of cups flowing with a wishes come true elixir. If you were that mermaid under the cups, what would you wish for? If you knew this magical fountain of cups was available now to drink from, how would you transform or change your life? Before you get too carried away and rush to sip from the magical water, remember this: wishes have consequences. They come with a price, and one that isn't visible for you to read the fine print. Perhaps that's why only one fish is inside the cups. Maybe the rest are still shifting through what they are willing to pay for the magic of this fountain. Offers as a gift. Allow yourself to feel and connect deeply within your heart when this card crosses your path, as a decision you make today will have consequences for tomorrow. Okay, so wishes come true, but with consequences. I was like, wow, well, that's kind of, positive yet dark. I wonder what the reversal is. So the first line of the challenger says, what is a fairy tale for some is a pure nightmare for others. Very interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at the 7 of Wands. The ringmaster stands at the edge of the stage preparing the performers for the finale. There are only 3 more movements to go before the act is over. This is where one becomes focused on the end goal. They show their support and they let the ringmaster know that they know exactly what comes next and are ready to play their part. In many respects, it is an on-stage pep talk, yet this one is seamlessly woven into the larger show. This is what it looks like to have everyone on your team ready for the final push and to know you are all aligned and ready to go for it. In business, this could be your sales and support staff. In your personal life, this could be friends, partners, or family. Okay, so here the 7 of Wands is more leading the group as opposed to kind of defending their position. So that's an interesting perspective. Let's take a look at the King of Wands here. King of Wands. The energy from the crowd buzzes through the air and you inhale deeply. This is what you live for, knowing that everyone is here to see you as they allow you to entertain them. All eyes are on you and you love it. You let the energy move through your body, electrifying your senses. Your confidence is further fortified with each cheer and clap that echoes around the theater. Admit it, you are a full-on adrenaline junkie at this moment. This is what it means to get high off of life, and you are here for the ride. You stretch and move your body, letting the movement light you up like a match. You are bursting out of your skin to get on that stage and to dazzle the waiting audience. This is what it means to be king. This is it. Your moment has arrived, and you are on fire with magical potential. Okay. So I would say this King of Wands current limitations is that the deck is not yet an adrenaline junkie high off of life, but maybe getting there. Okay, let's see about death. That is the one major Arcana card that we have here. So here, death. We all come to the point where we have to exit the stage when our part has been played and who we were ceases to exist. This happens multiple times in our lifetime before the final hurrah. There are moments when the current costume doesn't serve you well. There will be scenes where you need to switch roles, and there will be acts in which you will be asked to switch it up. In the wake of this metamorphosis, there will be ghostly echoes of the version of yourself you left behind. Believe it or not, this is progress. It is a natural cycle that must happen in order for you to stay in the flow of expansion. Things must end in order for new things to begin. Who you used to be won't be able to create the new life you dream of. Therefore, leave the pile of clothes where they lay and move on to find a much more aligned costume for the part you will play next. That is a beautiful way to express what is going on here with these clothes and the misty spirits coming out from it. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles. Let's see what you have for us. Okay. There's something magical about coming together with other skilled professionals to make a piece of exquisite art. This is a co-created energy that allows all involved to shine, with each person knowing their expertise and never once overstepping or impinging upon the other. This well-oiled machine can create magical things that pass the test of time, and others will marvel at for years to come. When we drop the need for competition and come together in collaboration, we can make truly incredible masterpieces. Sometimes we just aren't meant to go at it alone, and this is one of those times. Reach out to others and bring together a team that has the power and the potential to create dreams in your waking moments. Okay, because this is a card that we should get to know on a deeper level, and it doesn't say what this machine is. It's just a well-oiled machine, I'm going to read the challenger aspect, which is the reversal. It is easy to feel intimidated by the gifts of others. You may even feel like they are just being kind to you for considering you to be a part of their team. This is not the case. Your perception about your skill is all you. You have not allowed yourself to step up and claim your place at the table, or in this case, the clock. It's a clock. All right, sorry, I got overexcited. Okay, opportunity is ticking. You are being given a chance to shine, yet you have to make a decision to take it or allow yourself doubt to talk you out of something marvelous. Okay, so this is what I have for you with this Cirque du Tarot. I am super excited to go through the guidebook and through the cards again. If you have this deck, have had a reading with this deck, have any comments about this deck, I would love to hear about it. And we will see you next time. Take care.